Hi, CJ and Warren. I'm standing right in front of 877 West Skyview Drive, and it's really cool because when you come right in the main gate, it is the very first right that you take. So that means you're really super close to the Skyview restaurant, golf course, and everything. So that's awesome. Okay, so you know my drill. I'm gonna take you all the way around the outside of this home. Driveway looks excellent. There's zero cracks. Oh, wait, maybe I spoke too soon. Super duper hairline cracks right here up toward the top of your driveway. Okay. Otherwise, it's got guttering system completely around. Nice and pristine. There's what your coach lamp looks like. And you got the stacked rock right there. So there's your spigot right there. Okay. Nice. They're really tasteful hedges. So let's do a right to left of the outside as well. Okay. So that you can see the lawn is just super lush. And there's your mailbox right there. So the beauty of that is that you don't have to take care of any of this lawn. All of these beautifully trimmed hedges are done by your HOA. I'm pretty sure that's a flowering tree right there. Okay, and there's your little lollipop lamppost there. Oh, it's super duper thick, lush grass. Okay, so the guttering system just goes to right here, then drops down. There's no guttering on this side. Which would be cool if you want to put some hedges or plants over here. The water that runs off the roof can water them. It picks up the guttering again here. So that's odd, huh? There's another spigot there. There's a couple windows there. Okay. Looks like super fresh paint. So really fresh. Nice. Here's your neighbors. Wow, look how tall their pool enclosure is. Super duper tall. Alright, so this is the right side of your home. So you've got all of these big, thick, lush plants here. You know, the privacy. Oh wow, look at this flowering. Look at these gorgeous flowers. Aren't those beautiful? Holy smoke. So you have complete privacy with these flowering, really tall plants here. Okay. Looks like there's gotta get the HOA to clean up these sticks, huh? Now, you got this big, long, big, tall hedge here because on the other side of this, I believe, is a service road. I'll get on the map and the aerial and look at that. Here's the back of your pool enclosure. So we're going to be looking for any tears or whatever of the screen. Okay, so this is actually the space that you have behind your pool. Right here, okay? And it looks like with the trees being right here, shading everything, that's why the grass isn't too lush. But if I were you, I'd still speak to the HOA. It looks like they laid down some fresh mulch, so that's good, huh? But you're getting a lot of sand here, so that's running off of somewhere. This sand during our heavy rains. It looks like it's moving this way. So to talk to the HOA about that. Here's your neighbor on the right side of your home, and he's got big, humongous plants too, giving him privacy from yours. And so the big, tall plants continue on the other side of your pool enclosure as well. Same big flowering plants. I believe those are called elephant ear. Those are neat. Really pretty, huh? So there's some sort of apparatus right there. I am not certain what that is. It's separate of your pool equipment, so okay. So it looks like we've got a bit of washout happening underneath this little bit of a deck here. But the screen that I can see from the outside looks intact, so that's good. And here's more of the screen. Now this side of the home, also no guttering on this side of the home. But you'll see this downspout here. That is from the guttering that connects your pool enclosure to your home. So that you don't get, you know, huge waterfalls while you're in there during a rainstorm. So over here, oh, okay, so here's your pool heater. You want to look it up online. There's your pool filter. And this is Aqua Pure system. And here is the pool service. And I will get a complete list of all of the home service providers the seller has used for you. Here's some more equipment. So it's Hayward equipment primarily. Okay. So this is the space between you and this neighbor's home that'll be on the left side of your home. I'm going to show you what this looks like with all of this growth going on right here. Okay, coming back around again. We're going to continue to the front. Everything looks really pristine with the paint, and I'm not seeing any settlement cracks. Here is your AC. It's Linux. Let's see if I can find a tag for you. Yep. Oh, it's really, really bleached out. Here is your side door to your garage. Got the little lamp there. Okay. Coming back around to the front, and you can see where the guttering picks up again to go along the front of the home. So I guess that's because if you're coming in or out of your home, you don't want to walk through a waterfall on the sides of the home. It's just not that important. It just waters the thick, lush grass. I didn't see any problems. So, okay, let's go into the home. So you walk down this cute sidewalk, and it goes on up to your entry door there. There's your house number. That nice big window there, and here's your hedges. Okay, stacked rock. And this is the view from your front door looking out. Okay. Okay, so the concrete is painted, just a nice, so it's a warm tan. It's not really gold, it's more of a warm tan. You can see just how nice and clean everything is up here, so that's good. Okay, nice transom window above and also beside the door to bring in some light. You got a glass storm door, that's groovy. And your nice metal front door, and here we come. So you've got pretty much the same tile flooring throughout the home. And here's the coloring right here. Okay. So everything in here is either cream, neutral beige, or tan. Here is your chandelier for your front entry. I've got all the measurements. Looks like there's only one door that will cause a problem. Not a door, actually. I'll show you when we get in the master bathroom. Okay. There's your return air vent up there. So there's your front door. So to the left of the front door is the office. So it's got the French doors here. Transom window above to bring more light in there. And it's got carpet. This is what the carpet looks like. Got some teal in it. Only 2 of the bulbs are working in here. I gotta be honest, the seller did not do a really good job of preparing this home to be on market. It's dirty. You're gonna need to deep clean in here. But it's really a good value for Terra Vista, I'll tell you. So you've got these nice built-in cabinets here. This is the color of the counters. So this could be a fabulous office, a craft room. It's wonderful. Look at all of this. Then he had a TV attached to the wall there. Now, I think that fan sounds like it's on its last leg. All the other fans in here work wonderfully, but that one, it was pretty darn loud when I first turned it on. It's quieted down a lot. Okay, so we're gonna do a right to left in this home as well. So I'm standing back at the front entry. In fact, well, I blew it. I went left, didn't I? Well, then let's continue with left to right. So to the left of the front door is the office I just showed you. To the right of that office are all of these built-in cutouts. Look at all that. That's awesome, right? So many cool things you can do with that. And look at all of the wiring built in. So it looks like they kind of just need to tighten up that piece there. Looks like you can put some wiring through this hole here to go into the next cubby. See there? Cool, huh? Plenty of outlets. There's one there, one up there, one over there. Plenty of outlets, so that's awesome. Okay. And then I'll give you a view again of the open space here, your grand room. Those look to be 9 or 10 foot ceilings. Look, there's a speaker right there. So that must be part of all of this stuff here. Must be surround sound or something. And looks like he's got this, something is on this remote there. Okay. Okay, so continuing on in the grand room. So you got that big giant ceiling fan there. Just whisper quiet. It's wonderful. Works fabulous. And you've got a plug in the floor. So that's awesome. However, next to it, you need to know that there is a crack in the tile right next to it. Okay. You've got just the standard baseboard in here. However, these door frames. No, these are standard door frames. I was thinking these were extra tall. I guess I'm feeling short today. And your view is straight out to your pool area from your, oh, there's another speaker right there. From your great room. Off of your great room, you can continue with another family area if you want, or turn it into a dining area if you want. And then you've got this breakfast bar here. And it looks like you can fit 1, 2, 3 big fat stools if you want. And this looks to be Korean to me. And it's on the green, in the green flavor. In the video it might look to be gray, but it's really more green. I know in the photos it shows up green. There's your chandelier with one bulb out, but it's obviously working. And these are called aquarium windows, so they just, rather than have a frame separating, there's a seam here. Isn't that nice? So they've got the 2 separate blinds for that. Cultured marble windowsills are pretty, real common in Florida. And there's your other window to bring in a lot of nice light. Okay, so you've got wonderful white cabinetry with crown molding above, white appliances, nice and fresh and clean looking, isn't it? This is, there's your oven. It's a bit dirty in there. So yeah, we'll probably have to get you the name of house cleaner if you want. Oh look, they've got under cabinet lighting. I just need to figure out how to turn it on. Well, there's some groovy green lighting. They love green, don't they? Look at that. Okay. There's another remote control for something. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, so here is your sink that looks out to your living area. So you've got one relatively deep sink. It's probably 10 inches deep. And then your vegetable sink here with your garbage disposal and a pull-out hardware here. Okay, this feels plastic. And then I guess that's for soap right there. Let's look underneath to see if there's any leak issues. Oh, that looks nice and clean and fresh, so yay! I do see, I don't know if that's a crack there or just tape and it's dirty, maybe? Yeah, I think that's what it is, tape and it's dirty. Here's your dishwasher, it's a Whirlpool. And then you've got plenty of room above your cabinets that are right beside of your kitchen sink. Okay. Let's look at the other side of your kitchen. And I've got the measurements on the width of the kitchen there and the width of that. I've got all your measurements. Got a nice big French door, refrigerator with water and ice service in the door. And it's really deep. You pack a lot of food in there. What I would give to have something like this, I'll tell you. I got the tiniest refrigerator where I live. So that means Walmart has to deliver more often to me because I'm not gonna go grocery shopping. Okay, so here's your laundry room. You've got standard washer and dryer, but everything's nice and white and just, you know, real bright colored. Looks like there's your vent there with fluorescent lighting, and you've got a utility sink. Isn't that groovy? And then something I want to show you that I know I got excited about is here's pantry number 1. Okay. And then right next to it, another humongous closet. You've got a full wall of closet space, so if you want to have a ton of pantry space, you got it. Just put more shelving in here. Awesome, right? Tons of storage. They did a good job of utilizing space. Okay, so let's turn around this way so that you can see what the space is like in your laundry room. And you can see the flooring is still the same as in the entry and the living area and the kitchen. Okay. All right, now, just outside of your laundry room is the garage. And I'm happy to say that there's plenty of width here on this door coming from the garage, so that's great. And then as you can see, you've got a nice side door here. And then they've got, you know, some brackets there to hang bikes, or kayaks or whatever, and a tool pegboard there. Awesome. And there is your garage door opener there. And here's your garage. It is not insulated, but you know from seeing other homes that you can buy, you know, panels of insulation. Put it there if you want. Then there's the trash cans. I guess those will stay with the home. There's a pool tool. Pool tool. I like rhyming. Some extra shelving. Another pegboard. And here are your pull-down stairs to go up into the attic for attic space. Okay. And your air handler is up there. So that connects to the condenser outside there. Here's your water heater. Let's look for the important label. See if we can get an age on this. Well, at least we can get 67 gallons. Isn't that something? 67 gallons? Did I write that right? Yeah, capacity. 67 gallons, okay. There's some sort of special doohickey on the top, so this must be, I think this is this gas? Must be. Looks like it. Okay. And there's pest control they've used. Here's it's a Cutler hammer electric panel. Okay. All right. And it's about 3 or 4 inches step up there. Okay. Let's go on inside again. Continue the left to right. Okay. So I'm walking into the, this is the dining area, so that you can get an idea of the space in here and the height of the ceilings, which is fabulous. There was an odd thing on the ceiling I wanted to show you next to this vent up there. I don't know what that is. Maybe at one time there was a leak or something. I don't know, but it seems to be fine now. There's no staining. So we'll have to ask about that, okay? Okay, continuing the left to right. Now we're coming to the pool area. Now I do need to point out there is something wrong with these sliders. Now these are what I call tri-sliders. There are 3 doors, okay? And when you push the first one, it's gonna hook onto the next and hook onto the next and pull them all the way over. And see here, they can all 3 tuck right here behind this wall. So that means your entire living area is open to all of your pool area, like in the spring and winter and fall. But there's something definitely wrong with this door. It was really, really hard to open it. So we're gonna have to quiz them about that and find out why. Could be something as simple as needing to replace the wheels underneath. Could be just that simple. And then readjusting, because it does look cattywampus right here. So anyway, just need to point that out. Okay, left or right. So you come out into your pool area. There is the door that comes to the lanai from your master bedroom. And here is your whole lanai space. 2 ceiling fans. And if you keep those running, that is going to keep humidity from building up, so it won't affect your paint or anything, but also help prevent buggy boos from making webs and such. So you do want to keep those running. And then it continues on, and now you can see the outside of your aquarium window. And you can see it's definitely needs some cleaning. It was I guess this owner is an army guy. He's a military guy, and he is deployed right now. So here's another blind right here for more privacy if you want. So that's cool. Okay, then he had his party lights hanging up around. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, so we're going to take a walk around the inside of the pool area. We're going to be looking for any issues. I wanted to make sure to do this video for you right now before you order any inspections, to make absolutely sure that you want to. Okay, so I can see that this pool is going to need to be resurfaced pretty darn soon. You can see it chipping away, it's stained. And I can get a pool inspector in here, like I said before, to check everything out and give you quotes and everything, and a timeline of when they think you might have to do that. There is a crack here that's coming completely around there. I don't see it affecting any of the tile though. And then there's your hot tub. It looks like you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adult rear ends in there. That's nice. Okay. Now it would be prudent to get all of this growth away from your screen enclosure. This could really cause a lot of problems. Not only that, snakes like to hang out in bushes like that, in bushes and trees. So, plus that happens. Sticks and stuff, so might want to talk to HOA about trimming those back, clearing them away. Okay, and there's a step down here. Not really seeing too much to worry about with the deck. It's looking pretty darn good. Looks like it needs to be cleaned out. I don't see, yeah, there's a pop-up system, but yet there's dirt there. So that might mean the pop-up system is not working. So I have to check that out. There's another crack over here, and it is following around, but I don't see the tile coming loose, so. God help me if I drop this phone in the pool, right? So we'll have to ask about the pop-ups, if they're working. Pop-ups, they pop up in a series. Like one will pop up, it'll blow air. Oh, well, you got a nice Spidey there to help catch all the buggy boos that might come in. There's another piece of pool maintenance equipment. You can put your watering hose, wrap that around there. Here's another spigot for you. This is the French drain here. Remember I told you that you've got a gutter that'll run along where the screen enclosure meets up with the roof, so it can let the water out. All right? Okay, so let's go back inside. On here you can see where the paint on the floor has just been kind of scraped away. So you may want to paint soon. Okie dokie. Continuing left to right, now we're going to come into the master bedroom. This does measure 31 inches, so that's awesome. I'm coming in the front door so that you can stand here, and you've got a recessed ceiling. It's not really a tray ceiling, a recessed ceiling. Nice big quiet ceiling fan there. So I just want you to get an idea of the space in here. And you've got, this is the carpeting in here. It's Berber carpet. Love saying that word, Berber. And here is the door that goes out to your lanai. I think this is the one where it's too small for a wheelchair. I don't know. I'll check those out. I'm thinking I'm getting things confused. All right. And then and this room feels to be 15 by 15. Feels pretty square. Right through here. Hi. Here are the two walk-in closets. Closet on the right. There's plenty of room for Warren to be able to get in there too. So it's nice and spacious door frames here. Some attic access there. Look at this, they got some nice shelving there. So they really did a great job with utilizing space for storage. They did a great job. Okay, there's that one. The other one is smaller. It doesn't have the nook that the other one has. So they put the shelving right here in the center. So Warren, guess whose closet this is? Sorry, buddy. That seemed to be the law. Okay, so here we are in the master bathroom. There is one cabinet and one sink, okay? And then this shower here. It's It's wonderful. You can roll right in. This is like 36 inches. It's really wide. Now this is 32 or 34 inches here. And then the width inside the shower is like 36 inches. And you got a nice rain shower head. Ah, now we know where those windows led into. There's the tile decor in there. This is definitely has a green flavor, a green and kind of blue-green too, but it'll look gray in the video. It's about a 1-inch drop here. You're gonna need to do some caulking and scrubbing of the caulking. It just needs to be redone. It's just, you know, aged. Just aged. Okay, so this is the way it looks. I'm standing inside the shower now. You got a heat fan here for the shower. It's awesome. How do I know? Because I was playing with these controls. So there's one for heat. Then there's one for just vent, light, night light, all kinds of fun buttons to play with. And you got, of course, got the green cultured marble here. And definitely that's appearing green in the video. Here is your problem area. This right here, this distance from there to there is 26 inches. You're going to definitely need to cut this half wall off right there. And then you'll have buku room to get to the toilet, which is a tall boy. Yay! I have knee problems, so I do love tall toilets. And looky, more utilization of nooks. More storage right in there too. Okay, so this was the only problem area that I saw as far as width to comfortably get through or not. And it's up to you guys, of course. Okay, otherwise everything measured up pretty well. But we'll see what you guys think. All right. Okay, and there's another outtake vent and vent. Okay, so I'm walking back out into your master bedroom, into the great room again. And I'm going to leave you off with this so that I can start uploading this right away. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.